announced a week ago. After like an almost 6-month absence, with an update trailer finally, we've got over here Project TH, in case you missed out on a Splinter Cell inspired shooter, but then only in camera angles and a tad gameplay, as a more of a cinematic style. Project TH is actually described by developers as a story-heavy action third-person stealth shooter from Korea. The game is said to be coming out either late 2023 or early next year. Take a look. Not to be confused with Sword of Convalaria, the pixel art game. At number 2 we have just the word Convaloria, published by Sony Interactive itself last year as a multiplayer third-person shooter, or what was actually previously considered as the main game from the China Hero project, which was right alongside Lost Solar Sight, which was a hack and slasher, another game in the making by Sony. Anyway, Convaloria is said to be coming out for the next generation of consoles only by the end of the year.
Close your tired eyes and I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream.
At number 3, from the Game Awards that took place last month, we have probably the biggest reveal out of the show itself, for me at least. Well, the sequel to one of the most beloved open world survival horror stealth games, mainly, of course, Death Stranding 2. Hideo Kojima said the game is hitting PCs and PlayStation 5 simultaneously this time around, probably by the end of the year. Hopefully that'll be the case, and that the game's once again a total new mystery. Take a look just in case you missed it.
Your heartbeat.
Square Enix just came out with the announcement that Final Fantasy XVI is now coming to PCs, PS5 and Xbox Series X only, June 22nd this year. Well, Final Fantasy XVI, for those of you who have been waiting, was formerly announced to be released in summer this year. We just got a new trailer for it. You'll probably know this already, but just in case you don't, Final Fantasy XVI is no longer a multiplayer at its core, only in small portions. Instead, it is heavily focused on story and campaign.
Their fading light. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of San Brec, where ambition is divine.
The Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. All shall bow before their emperor.
The Dalmekian Republic, whose fortunes shift with the desert sands.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
The Iron Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Number 5, only if I haven't mentioned that Team Ninja has a pretty good reputation now for new IPs ever since last year, the latest game. Assuming you're actually not keen to this one yet, which I highly doubt, the folks are bringing another samurai style game called Rise of the Ronin. This is a PlayStation 5 exclusive by Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo together, promising a multi-layered story that showcases the 19th century-ish Japanese Ronin life sim. Check it out, the game's set to be coming out in 2024. Probably early.
As your blades carve a new future. Your time has come.
全人類よ世界を闘争で満たせ
Tekken 8, on the other hand, following one of the longest running franchises out there, you all know was teased during EVO 2022 last time, with Kazuya making a pretty brief appearance. In case you have been waiting on the thing ever since, we just got a new trailer for it, finally, reconfirmation that the game is releasing by the end of the year, possibly October, with all characters being built from the ground up, and a PC to next generation console exclusive. Here's a new trailer.
守れないのか。
もろもろの我がこと罪汚れ清めましょう
여긴 무덤인 건가요?
아니, 이곳의 주민들은 에너지 고갈로 잠들어 있는 거야.
Moving on from last year's State of Play, in case you missed out on the hit update, Shift Up, I've said it before, came out and revealed a new trailer and a new name for what was previously titled Project Eve, which is now known as Stellar Blade. Unfortunately, although there was a lot of hype build-up, we didn't really get an update on Stellar Blade through the last week's State of Play. So long story short, all we know is that the game is still a PlayStation 5 exclusive and probably not releasing by the end of the year.
절대적이야. 이 레거시는 믿을 수 없어요. 그렇죠? 그렇다고 말해줘요.
여기 있는 누구나 그 손길이 닿은 적은 없어. 모두 버려진 거야.
그건 신상 모독이에요. 릴리, 부탁해. 난 이러기 위해 태어난 거야. 이렇게 된 이상 나도 몰라요.
고놈의 천사여.
See guys, Konami doesn't just have one Silent Hill game in the making. There is 3 more. Besides Silent Hill 2 Remake, in case you missed out on the reveal, there is a PlayStation 5 exclusive amongst the bunch going by Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F is said to be taking the setting into Japan, and for that reason only, it's actually being developed by a Taiwanese-based studio to make it more Asian. Here's a trailer. Silent Hill F doesn't have a release date just yet.
久しぶりだな、イチ。
Number 9, we have Like a Dragon 8. Well, the sequel to the 7th main game in the series, now following its protagonist Ichiban, in addition to bringing back Kazuma. This sequel, we know, will retain the same RPG gameplay mechanics alongside the open world component. Dragon 8 has been in the making for 3 years now and is set to be coming out early to mid next year, PlayStation 5 and other consoles as well. So keep it in mind.
よっしゃ行こうぜキリュウさん
땅을 구해주셔서 감사해요.
고생이 많으십니다.
At number 10, from a few months ago by NCSoft, the South Korean developers, in case you missed it, we have a third-person post-apocalyptic semi-open world shooter in the making going by the name Project L, not to be confused with Project L, which is a horror game. Sort of. This one's called Triple L. There's 3 L's after project. The game is one part just mech shooting, part Metro Last Light in a little bit of atmosphere, and another part Death Stranding in timeline, I would say. Other than that, we know that the game is a next generation and console exclusive. It's actually being built with the use of Unreal Engine 5 and possibly due out by the end of next year.
현재 위치 심도 24 지하로 조작 중입니다. 지상으로 탈출해 당신을 확보하십시오.
At number 11 by Kakao Games. That's the same company who helped globalize Ilion, the MMORPG. We have over here another new open world action MMORPG AAA game I'm almost sure a few of you have been waiting to hear more about, something called Arcade 2. This is a franchise that started life all the way back in 2013. This new game here supposedly been in development for 3 years now and set to be released for PCs in the next generation of consoles only, due out early next year.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Coming up behind that, it is once again Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 just got a new leak indicating that it is indeed hitting the PlayStation 5 around holidays of the year. Nothing else to keep in mind, nor have we seen anything other than the reveal trailer. This new game will follow up after the events of the first game, and just like its predecessor, it's going to be an open world action RPG.
This disappointment Will one of you finally give me what I desire? Yes. We will.
Next up at number 13, not a PlayStation 5 exclusive necessarily, but a next generation exclusive. On the side actually coming to PCs as well, touted as a puzzle platform adventure from earlier in the year, we have what's called After Us. After Us is about a future version of Earth, where right at the brink of human extinction, Gaia, which is said to be the mother of Earth, comes in to save the day by giving us a second chance, reviving everything and all that stuff. Check it out, game's set to be coming out in about a few months. Capcom is having itself a little bit of showcasing events in about 4 days from now. They said that they will finally come up with an update on, well, one of their most talked about mystery IPs that was revealed in 2021, Pragmata. What we believe to be a science fiction adventure, maybe open world to some extent. Pragmata is actually delayed once by a whole year. It's one of Capcom's original IPs, probably in the same vein as Hideo Kojima's titles, due out probably early next year.
So, you're a banisher, eh? You want ghosts, right?
Coming from the same developers of Life is Strange and the publishers of A Plague Tale games. At number 15 we have from December last year something here called Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. A story-driven action RPG dual protagonist ghost hunting exploration that's technically what the game is described as. Now there's no real gameplay of it when it was revealed back at the Game Awards, but we know that the game's a next generation console exclusive and due out by the end of the year.
So what? You track and kill him? Is that it?
We banish them.
I wish you a good hunt, then. It takes a brave man to walk these wilds alone.
I'm not alone.
A bone walker.
And last but not least, from a couple of months ago revealed by IGN itself, we have a totally new Nikki game in development ever since the beginning of the year, taking place in the same universe of Goddess Nikki game, the mobile game, but this time around an open world dress-up sim, which is as scary as it might sound, might just actually work. A game called Infinity Nikki. There's a trailer, game set to be coming out by the end of the year for PlayStation and mobile devices only.